Hey guys, Cruisefire10 here, today with news. For once, we have Skylander news. Now, it's a leak about Skylanders Year 2, which is kind of crazy. So, let's start this off. Before I get into this, please take this with a very, very big grain of salt. Because there's a big chance this is fake. I'm going to go over the reasons why it could be real and the reasons why it could be fake. So first off, this is the leak. It was on 4chan. Here is lightcore Barbella. Now, first off, few things, two really big things. One is, I'm going to, actually, I'll get into that later. Let's just talk about what this person on 4chan, not a very reliable source, put about it. So, here it is. Hello there. I was invited to Activision HQ to see some brand new Skylander figures. While I was there, While I was there, we were not allowed to take any photos. The reasoning behind was because there weren't finalized figures. But I snuck a photo in anyway. The figure in the photo is called Barbella. I brightened her up in the pic because you couldn't see much of anything in the original photo I took. She will be released as a Series 2 / lightcore figure along with a few other Series 2 / lightcore figures. She works the same as her original figure, just with a new sculpt that lights up. Just like the previous lightcore figures, there were also 2 other figures there. This is where it gets interesting. One by the name of Krackatoa, I think that's it, how you say it, essentially a combination of a volcano and Cthulhu, which, if true, it sounds amazing. I want that. He had a tail that shot out massive amounts of lava. It was cool. The other was named Void, super basic name in my opinion. He was a very cool-looking alien-like monster whose gameplay wasn't ready yet. These figures should be announced at E3, so get ready for that. Please don't ask who I am, as I am trying to stay anonymous. Okay. So, let's start. Pretty much, this could be totally fake or real. First off, I want to get into, a few things he said. One, he says these would be revealed at E3, which is super close, for one. And for 2, it could actually kind of make sense why they're showing this off to people, because if it is being shown at E3, that would make sense. But now let's get into some of the fake stuff, because let's head into the real or fake stuff. First off, heading into fake, there's a few things people on the Skylanders on Instagram have mentioned. I'm going to go to real last. The first fake thing is he said he brightened up the image. Why would he need to do that? Because if you see, it's pretty much the portal's lighting everything up. And these lights look really fake, like they're photoshopped. The only way I can actually see those lights being real is if maybe they were within the, they put lights within the boulders, so when she's off the portal, these won't light up, like they're not crystal clear. I don't know what I'm saying, but they don't, it's hard to explain, but they don't look like they're lighting up. For Skylanders quality, they're pretty bad. If there were to really make a lightcore Barbella, I could see, she's crystal, I could see her whole body glowing. And why blue? Too. Why are they blue? Doesn't make any sense. So, he also, as he said, he brightened it up. What was the point in doing that? Being that if you put a picture of it not brightened up, it would have been much better because maybe we could actually see the lights and maybe it would point to it being real. So there's that. What else? One, this was a point I think Mysterious Voice made. Why this guy? Why is this guy reporting on it? Why was this random guy on 4chan brought to Activision to look at figures? It doesn't make any sense. Mind you, we have no clue who this guy is, so he could be really famous, but probably not. So why is he posting this on 4chan? So there are those things. Now I'm going to make some points of it being... Oh, wait, one other thing. Forgot to mention, another thing pointing to it being fake. Why show Barbella? Like, why not show, what was it, Void or, what was his name? Krackatoa. Why not show them? That would instantly, like, prove it's real if we seen a brand new figure never seen before. So it doesn't make sense. Also, another thing that I just thought of at the moment, why is he going under an anonymous name? Unless maybe he doesn't want to be caught. Like, if he is really famous and he is being brought to Activision for special events, I could see why he's going under anonymous, like that they wouldn't want to see him. Because then he'll never be brought to one of these events again, being that he probably sent out all, because he pretty much faked all of this. But now I'm going to go into some real stuff, some things about it. First off, this was posted on, I'm going to credit this to YRock the Elite Slayer. I'd really recommend going on Instagram for these. Okay. Let me see. Here's, that's Sensei Ambush. Just restarted his channel. I'd recommend subscribing to him. This is going to be very difficult to find. Here, I'm just going to click on Shadow Dragon A. He's very good. So here, this lady posted something, on Instagram. I seen the original post, so I can confirm that this post was real, but she removed it. So, yeah, there's no reason for her removing it. Her post was, just hanging with my buddy Chaos, and she removed the post. Now, another thing was, this was posted a few hours right before the leak. Well, yeah, right before the leak happened. So, yeah, it's very, very odd. So, it's odd. Like, why would she be here? Again, this is a person that I don't recognize to be with the Skylanders. So, it's odd. Like, were they actually, that is a possibility that they're revealing figures. Now, the next point I want to bring up is this. If the lights look fake, but here's something that I find interesting. Look at Barbella's pose. Now, to actually take pieces from another Barbella, I brought my own downstairs when I'm making my video. I took my Barbella and I was looking at it, and this would be insanely difficult to get her into that pose. The only way I could actually see someone maybe doing this is if they had, more than one Barbella. Because here, I'll set up an image. I have it right here. As you can see, Barbella is looking this way, not looking down. That means to do this, they'd have to kind of cut her neck and move her head, because we only see it looking forward. The next thing is, only this hand is grasping the thing, her barbell, and to move it would be insanely difficult. And this arm is pointing out, so that means they'd have to buy a whole nother arm. They'd have to buy 2 other Barbellas, cut the arm off that one, and somehow get it on this one. And the thing that really, really makes me feel like this figure might be real is the way she's positioned up. Her legs on the figure I'm holding don't have it like that. Like her, if you look at this figure, her leg is kind of bent and it's not straight up. Neither is this one because it's kind of at an angle. So her like doing that is would have to be a new piece, and the only way I could see somebody making a new piece like that is Activision. Like if you look at the feet, no feet are like that on this Barbella, unless maybe. Yeah, I can't see how they do that. Because another thing is the pants, like those fit in pretty well. I'm looking at my figure right now. If you look at the belt too, that might, you can't really see it well, but Barbella's belt, if you look on here, is going in that direction. This one does look like it's kind of going down. So the figure is very well made. I'm not saying the lightcore is good, but for what this is, for an actual person to make this, it would be very, very difficult. And I don't see how they'd be able to do that. But so that could kind of point to it being real. So really, I have no clue. Please tell me down in the comment section, do you think these figures are real or not? Because I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Personally, there's a lot of evidence, but we'll see at E3, because that's when he said that they'll show them off. Now, personally, with all the evidence, I kind of am pointing to real. Just a little bit, though, because there is so much evidence of it being fake. You honestly can't tell. This guy could have easily just worked very hard and made the figure. So other than that, guys, this is Chris10 signing out. Please like, share, do not forget to subscribe, and please tell me, do you think this is a real or fake? Tell me if there's any points I missed of it being real or fake, and yeah, that's about it, guys.